If you are looking for a proven lure for catching chub, trout in rivers, or in the trotter formula, be sure to watch this material. Hi, my name is Hubert from Team Libra Lures, and today I have the pleasure of presenting to you another one of our lures. Today we will show you how to rig it, how to guide it, but most importantly, we will also tell you which fish you can effectively catch with it. Recently, we've released quite a few new products, but today I want to discuss with you a lure that is a larva. To begin with, when introducing the larva itself, it must be said that it is a lure belonging to the trout series. Trout series, specifically dedicated to fishing for brown trout, rainbow trout, and all varieties of this particular fish. We have here 20 proven effective colors, which we can always adjust to the conditions prevailing by the water. And what is the best thing about this series? Besides the fact that they are made from a special material that really appeals to fish, and when they swim past our setup, they don't ignore this lure. They are perfectly replicated. So, speaking of such a larva, which as the name suggests, is simply a perfect imitation of a naturally occurring larva in nature. What's cool is that in the case of the larva, we have 3 different sizes to choose from, starting from the smallest larva, size 30, to the larva size 35, and the largest model, size 45. We can always adjust the size of the bait to the conditions on the water and the fish we expect to catch. While it is true that we are indeed talking about one model with 3 size versions, there are in fact 4 scent versions available, including the no scent aroma in total. 2 of my favorites, cheese and krill. They always work excellently on rivers. And the garlic aroma, that's right, garlic, which is very popular at trouter-type fishing spots. Teresit. Such a rainbow trout and a small larva. And here we have the larva 35 taken out of the jar. Look at the tiniest details put into this lure. It is incredibly effective, but above all, very versatile. What do I mean? When I'm fishing in rivers, I use the simplest rigging, which I will show you in a moment, so that this lure literally doesn't make any excessive movement, because if you notice, it is bent in a slight way. Here's the little banana shape. And thanks to this, the moment I have a taut line, this lure is straight on the hook, performing a gentle fan motion in the water, which you will also have the opportunity to see in a moment. The second thing, which in my opinion is also a big plus, is the floating lure. This material is buoyant, floating. Thanks to this, we expand the range of rigging methods we can use, including additional techniques like drop shot and side rig. And this lure, even though we rig it differently, behaves in a completely different way while still being the same lure. So, in reality, by buying such a jar, we have, I think, a dozen or so fishing methods to always adapt to the chosen conditions. Fish in our fishing spot. And now I will show you how to rig such a lure. Here we have the beginning of this larva. We pierce the hook from this side. And it's ready. A larva rigged this way will work quite actively in the water, even with steady reeling. Let's see how it behaves in the water. The second method is to thread the hook from the other side. This way the lure is straighter, which actually means it will also way less. During retrieval, practically not at all. Then it will work. And then we give all the action through the work of our rod. These were the two main methods I used for rigging the larva. Of course, you can also rig it with lead heads, not just tungsten ones. You can also rig it, as I mentioned, with Zagorowski without any problem. The lure will behave nicely in the water then. But what is important, if you definitely need more detailed information on how to rig our lures, you can always find it in our current and comprehensive catalog, which is available on our website, libralures.com. That's all about the larva, an amazing lure that I always have with me in my box, especially at the start of the season, which is approaching. From here, I want to thank you and also invite you to TikTok, Facebook, Instagram. There we post all the information about our lures. Be sure to check it out if you're curious, because we also post the fish that are caught using Libra brand lures. See you in the next video.